Hey nerds, thanks for joining us today. We are talking about Daredevil. And so you need to stick around, see what's to come, because we're going to discuss teasers, news, and speculation. Don't miss out. This is the FOMO Show. All right, so I am Dylan.
And I am Quinn.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when we start a new video or when we drop a new video. Pretty much it's just going to be on Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. But thanks for your support and joining us. If you leave a comment, we'd appreciate that. We would love to interact and answer questions and all that jazz. Jazz, fun. Woo.
Yes.
So, where can the people find you? What you're up to?
If you wish to, creep on my life, I'm kidding, it's fun. You can go to Instagram, which is _Quintaro, which is QUINTAURO, or Quintaro Ansley on Facebook. That is where you can find me. I am happy to answer questions, talk to you guys. I'm going to step back from the mic just a hair.
It's a little hot mic.
And, all the things.
Yep, same. Dylan Law, usually Dylan Law 3 or DLN3 on Instagram and Facebook. Typically, I'm more interactive on Facebook just because that's where all my film peeps are. That I've just been on there forever. I don't get on other stuff too much, really, to be honest with you. Yeah. Threads a little bit. Excuse me. I just ate some burritos, so hopefully nothing is in my teeth this whole time. I'm just like, But anyways, let's pass it on to you, sir.
Okay. If you haven't left now, this is your last chance, because this is your spoiler alert. In this episode of the FOMO Show, we're going to be talking about Daredevil. So if you haven't caught up to the show, or if you just want to wait till the end to binge it all, you should leave now, because we are going to talk about it. You have been warned.
There's a lot going on in the Daredevil corner of the MCU right now.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Which, go ahead, you keep going. I'll hold this thought.
You gonna hold it the whole time? I was gonna do the
oh heavens, which could spell some interesting news for the Marvel TV. That's what this is, as a whole, depending. Yes.
Yeah. Which is a different branch of Marvel.
Yeah.
Than the MCU. I mean, it's MCU, but they've decided to actually do more classic TV type showrunner things, because some of the other shows that they tried to just let's just do a movie and chop it up didn't really work so much.
Sure didn't.
So the reason WandaVision worked so well is because that showrunner had worked in TV and just the episodic nature of it. But,
yeah, it was fire.
Mm-hmm. But if you watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier so much,
I mean, yeah, that was just a straight up movie that they chopped up. It's like, put all the deleted scenes in, it'll be fine.
Yeah. So, just to get caught up, we're going to talk about how right now a report has come out recently showing that Daredevil has lost about 50% of its viewership from season 1 to season 2. Daredevil Born Again. So I'm just going to give a little rundown just for those who aren't familiar with all the behind the scenes and the build up and all that jazz. Daredevil as a show began on Netflix. I have 2017, but that was 2015 actually. Through a deal with Marvel, loosely connected to the MCU. Loosely. Mm-hmm. Big green guy, the flag waver.
Yep.
They had to say, they weren't saying actual names.
They sure couldn't.
And then it followed up with Punisher, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and a cumulative Defenders show, which was one season, I think that was the intention. Mm-hmm. They were canceled one by one around the time Disney Plus was developing their own Marvel TV shows in 2018. In early 2022, the Netflix contract ended and all the shows were moved over to Disney Plus, which was exciting because at that point we were like, oh, are we going to get Daredevil? And yes, not too long after that, later that year, they announced that they're doing Daredevil with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio reprising their roles
as Daredevil and Kingpin, respectively.
Yes.
Yes.
I wore a t-shirt today.
Ow. Yes.
So yeah, from the beginning, Cox and D'Onofrio were kind of a little cagey about the direction it was going, and they wanted to they wanted to bring everybody back and kind of just continue what they had been doing over at Netflix, but for whatever reason, that wasn't the direction that they were originally trying to go. They were trying to go a little bit more. I think that was the point where they were like, okay, we need to do TV as TV. And they set out like a 22 episode classic.
Heaven.
Yeah, it was classic television showrunner situation.
Who do they think they are? CW and The Flash?
Right. Yeah, I think that's the direction they were going. Even the Netflix show didn't have that many episodes. It was like 8. Something like that.
Yeah.
And they had recast characters like Vanessa, and they weren't bringing anybody else back. So yeah, and it was going to be kind of like a toned down Disney Plus lighter version, which we kind of saw in She-Hulk, but it fit the She-Hulk.
It fit She-Hulk.
Yeah. So during, I think it was the writer's strike, Kevin Feige had a chance to look over the dailies and decided that this ain't working. And he was like, okay, we're just going to go back to the Netflix. And first they said, well, it's going to be loosely like adjacent Netflix. And for whatever reason, I think the fan outcry maybe was like, just do it. And finally they were like, yeah, okay, fine. It's season 4. So, and literally picked up after season 4 of the Netflix had ended in season 3.
Yeah.
So they had already pitched season 4 when they canceled the shows, which is kind of crazy. From Netflix. Let's see, where was I? Yeah. So yeah, Charlie Cox came back in full force. He appeared on She-Hulk, Spider-Man, and he voiced Daredevil in the animated Spider-Man show.
Need a burrito.
Which was really cool.
Yep.
Excuse me. And D'Onofrio appeared in Hawkeye and Echo. Supposedly there are contractual reasons that Kingpin can't appear in movies, though. I think that's because he's also a Spider-Man villain.
Oh,
yeah.
And then that would, the Sony thing.
Yeah,
yep.
Exactly.
Okay.
Which they worked it out with Spider-Man and the other one. I mean, they got Boomerang in the next movie.
Boomerang.
Like, come on.
So cool. It's
Yeah.
gonna be a wild ride.
Which I mean, just to kind of slide this out there, recent reports are that they're okay. So you hear all the time that movies had a screener and it went well or didn't go well or whatever, but it's not really. Those are just rumors until you hear it from like a reliable source. Reliable sources are saying that the screeners have been excellent and better than they expected.
Okay.
That people are reacting extremely well
That's
to
good.
the Spider-Man movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's exciting.
That is good.
Yeah. Daniel David Cretton. No.
Ooh.
Almost said Daniel Day-Lewis. Anyways, Destin Daniel Cretton,
You know what?
the director, and
If Daniel Day-Lewis for some reason directed a Spider-Man movie, I'd watch it.
I don't know, man. He'd be in.
It'd be weird.
What character would he be in the attack now? It's like, I'm director.
I
I don't know.
I'm gonna think about this and we'll come back.
All right. Because, I mean, apparently during Lincoln, he was like on his cell phone in character as Lincoln the whole time. I don't know. Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right. So all of the original Netflix actors were brought back to reprise their roles, with John Bernthal's Punisher appearing in season 1. Special connection to that is the writer and co-producer of Punisher on the Netflix series is now the showrunner. They brought him back after they canned the original two showrunners from the failed version. So yeah, this dude is intimately acquainted with the Netflix series and version and that world. Dario Scartapane is his name. I think
That is a name.
that's a either a hero or a villain name.
Could be both.
Yeah. But so yeah, they cut it from 22 episodes down to a tighter 8 episodes. And let's see. Oh yeah, so a bunch of season 1 had already been shot, and so rather than scrap all that, they kind of just tweaked it a little bit. And a lot of people said that they could see the Frankensteining happening in season 1, where like that single episode of the bank where he gets trapped in the bank with Kamala Khan's dad. He's Kamala Khan's dad, by the way. Did you realize that he's Kamala Khan's dad?
Yes.
Okay. And he's a big fan of Ms. Marvel, by the way. Yeah. He said that like five times. Yeah. But like, that little episode came from before, which was a nice episode. Excuse me.
You good?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But you can kind of see where they had to stitch some stuff together, and it wasn't really a hit for a lot of people. However, it did pretty good. Still did pretty good, and it was a decent show. It wasn't horrible or anything like that by any means. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was kind of mishmash. Season 2 though is 100% on course and cohesive, evidenced by the higher rating. So the episodes from season 2 have gotten not only the highest ratings of Daredevil, but the highest ratings of any Marvel TV show.
Yes.
Consistently, like in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, it's a really good, it's a really good show. It's very well done. It is one of the best superhero TV shows that I've seen in a while. It's been a solid season for superhero shows.
It really has.
And I'm curious to why the viewership would have like dropped off this hard.
So according to what is that? Illuminate is their data says that the show. So they measured the first 5 shows of each season. So it's like this. It's like apples to apples, right?
Yep.
And it dropped about 46% in viewership and 54% in watch hours. And the season 2 premiere didn't even show up in the Nielsen top 10. The premiere.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's not good. But She-Hulk and Ms. Marvel did.
Okay.
Their premieres did. So
somebody got paid.
Yeah. And in the midst of all this, they are full steam ahead on season 3. They've been shooting and releasing cast photos. Luke Cage on his I forget his name. Crap.
Keep going.
Yeah, so the actors have released cast photos of themselves on set for season 3. So I think Entertainment Weekly dropped a photo that had Mike Coulter. That's
Coulter.
Sorry.
There we go.
What is up with my coughing and junk stuff and junk? So yeah, Mike Coulter put on his Instagram not only him, Karen Page, and Matt Murdock, but Matt Murdock in an orange jumpsuit. So
we know what happens.
Spoilers, I told you. So we know that Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Jessica Jones came back recently. And Mike Wonderbaum, the head of Marvel TV, said that we'll probably get a Jessica Jones project quicker than we think.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Yeah, so they're going in.
They're going in hard.
They're going in hard.
Because
Defenders are returning. Yes.
Which is really, really super good.
And there's been like a time jump. Apparently, I don't know, from season 3 to season 4 of Daredevil, I don't know how much of a time jump there was, but I know at the end of season 3, they had that agreement that neither one would be Kingpin or Daredevil.
Yep.
So I guess it was kind of like fluid on what the time frame was, but with Jessica Jones having a daughter that I don't know,
She's
or six, 6 years
She's
old.
definitely 6.
Yeah, you would know.
Yeah.
How
Kelsey is currently 6.
okay, yeah. Even though she's as tall as her mama.
Yeah, she's gonna be tall. That's just how that's gonna be. Okay, hold on, because I feel like I saw that once before of how much time passed between that opening. Whoa, 7 years.
7 years. Oh, that gives her time to kind of like get their relationship and then get pregnant. And,
Yep.
okay. And they so like Mr. Charles has been dropping Easter eggs left and right too. To just like I was like first couple episodes he there was the phone call from good God, why can I remember her name?
Who?
Striping her hair.
Oh, Val.
Yeah, Val. Yeah. So he's working for or with Val in the
He says
CIA.
boy Val.
And the recent episode with Jessica Jones, she said that he was going around collecting superpower. He was interested.
He was interested in people like us.
Exactly.
Yep.
And some people she took it, but she told him to F off.
Yep.
So, but it seems like this recent, well, he's not caught up, but there were some things. Apparently, Luke is that's where Luke is right now.
I super suspected that.
Yeah.
Because
he's out making making money for the family.
Yes, and I feel like they had a whole fight where there were walls broken and everything, which is also why we didn't see.
There was also a love scene with the same effect.
Yeah, see, that's just how they do.
What happens if her powers drop out in the middle of it, though? Good God!
Look,
You broke a rib.
Yep. Because that's definitely happening. Her powers dropping out. It was really neat to see that.
Sorry, I always wondered how Superman and Lois Lane did their. Because, anyways,
do you want me to tell you, Dylan?
I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure he's the most gentlest boy, but in the throes of passion,
Lois does the work. That is.
But certain bodily fluids come at certain speeds.
They sure do. Look.
I want to see. I saw a Mad cartoon, or I don't know. It might have been in another certain magazine where he had shot her across the room.
Damn.
But anyways, moving on, I suppose.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's fun.
what were a little interesting tidbit were you going to share?
They were everything that was happening. Because, okay, so from the things of the episode with Jessica Jones that we were able to quickly gather before they revealed it was her throwing people around, they are living somewhere slightly isolated. Whatever they were doing, they were not supposed to be targeted for any reason. That is because Luke is out there working with them.
Yeah.
She is not happy about Luke doing it, and Luke was like, well, y'all will be safe and they're not going to mess with you. And then he goes off, and the next time we see them, they're going to fist fight.
Well, also, he may not have had a real choice either, because at the end of I want to say the second season of Luke Cage, I think he only got 2 seasons. He got
2 seasons.
Yeah. He had kind of taken over as the crime boss so that he could control the crime situation. So if he's a crime boss, then they may have
leveraged, maybe they leverage it a little bit. Like, we will look the other way with all of this, but homie, you got to go throw around some human beings.
Yeah, because Luke Cage is super not down with working for the man.
Super not. Never has been. Never will be.
Or they're out there doing heroes for hire.
I would like that. But it ain't.
Eventually, maybe that would be great if we get that was the spinoff that we got spinoff show.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you kind of like deal with the whole nobody liked Iron Fist
Yeah.
show thing.
I never got that. Why did no one like Iron Fist?
There just wasn't. I don't know. There was no emotional attachment, and so also the way they kind of he didn't get a chance to really prep for the role. He didn't get to do any martial arts training.
Oh.
Yeah, and so it was kind of like, and then the reason that he needed to take over his dad's company was kind of weak. There was it really.
What was the reason? I forgot.
I don't know. It's
Maybe
something to do. It was supposed to tie into the big arc of him stopping the hand or whatever, but it didn't. It just didn't really. It didn't really play. The second season was better.
Yeah, the second season felt like what you would really expect from Iron Fist. It was a whole lot of stuff dealing with. Oh shoot.
And apparently
Kung
he can
Lao?
just get Kung Lao.
Yes, and like the transfer of the power of the dragon and all of that. It was each of the shows like had a thing it was supposed to do. That show was supposed to be like mystical kung fu. That's straight up what it just needed to be the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and I know why they all ended, but
And there were things like him putting the Iron Fist into the bullets that he shot, kind of thing.
yeah, at the very end, that just didn't answer that, and we never got an answer. And I'm like, all right.
But then Colleen Wing got it and put it in her sword.
Yep.
So.
And hers is white. Apparently, when you switch it, it's different colors. That's fine, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just supposed to be freaking gold. It's all right. Continuing on with life.
Yeah. So hopefully they've got a plan for that. Surely they do.
I think they do.
The dynamic between him and Luke Cage was the best part of that, though.
Yeah, their chemistry was on point. It was all
they did
there.
pretty good.
Hold on. This is my wife. Okay.
Oh.
Everything's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So, all right. So as far as the ratings drop, I'm sure that there are going to be certain factions within our society that say go woke, go broke. And that's why I don't think that's really a thing, to be honest.
It's not.
Because even like one of the shows that they proclaimed that about was
I just had to move.
was She-Hulk, and Wonderbomb, head of Marvel TV, said surprisingly that is one of their highest viewed shows.
Yeah, and hate watching is a thing, but I don't think that many people hate watch the show.
Yeah.
And it was a fun show. It did what it was supposed to do. Not everything has to be. Logan proved it. Who else proved it? Batman the Dark. Kind of. Batman Begins kind of proved it. The Dark Knight was a lot. There's been a lot of superhero shows and movies that have come out that aren't just we are dealing with this world-ending thing, and now this is like just the whole we have to do this over-the-top stuff. You can have really grounded, fun, funny Wonder Man, really grounded, fun, funny stories that aren't taking themselves seriously because it doesn't need to be serious.
Yeah. Day in the life, stopping a bank robber.
Yeah.
Like that one episode.
Oh, right. Daniel Day-Lewis. I think Daniel Day-Lewis would be crazy as Spot. Because he's a very method actor.
Who would he play?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he would be a good Spot, or he would be a good answer. I think Daniel Day-Lewis could be...
Not the question.
Not the question. He is the answer. He does very well. I've only seen him play a bad guy role like once for real, but I think he would be able
Blood,
to.
he did pretty good.
Yes, I think he would be. He could really do it and bring a obscure character to life and make it seem like a overly maniacal villain that is just gonna outsmart Spider-Man the entire time.
And just eat up the scenery.
Yep. Nom, 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 nom. That's what he does.
Be a completely different take on Spot than we see in the Spider-Verse movies.
Sure would.
Yeah, very different.
I'll bring this man out of retirement for it. But back to actual Marvel TV. Also, another thing, Dylan, we said earlier in the show that there's been this season of superhero shows for this, whatever, fall, spring, whichever run this is right now, has been solid AF.
That's true. Yeah.
Like it has had competition.
Invincible, The Boys just kicked back up.
Yep.
And they are at peak right now.
They
like
swinging.
It's the last season of The Boys, and
Yep.
they are kicking ass and taking names.
Swinging for the fences beyond the moon. Yes.
And even though people complain about the animation of Invincible, the storytelling has been fantastic.
Phenomenal. And then when they do decide we're gonna go ahead and put an extra $100,000 in budget on this one scene, we get a guy pulling his fist back and hitting someone so hard they can't stop flying.
Who happens to be a Superman in his own right.
Yep.
Yeah. Thrag is intense.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish they would went a little bit more into like why he's like the perfect gene.
Perfect Ultramite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like why they kind of like bred him, I guess, to
be the ultimate killing thing.
And that's why he's such a badass. But
Yep.
Anyway, back to this. So yeah, there are a couple reasons people have thrown out. I asked people on my Facebook, and I got a couple answers. A lot of people said it, or some people have said that it's got to be the marketing, that it really wasn't pushed as well as the other one. And let's see. And the other, they're loving it. So everybody I've talked to has either they're like, oh, I haven't watched it yet, or they're in love with it.
Yeah, and something else that has sprung into my head. When the season first started, y'all said, y'all being Dylan and Andrew, said, have you watched it yet? And y'all were both talking about like it was out. I had no idea it had come out yet.
Oh.
So like straight up, if I hadn't have known from y'all saying it, I would have not known that it came out the day that it came out. So I think they didn't push it as hard because they were just going to let it ride off of the momentum that it had from the first season and knowing that folks would want to see it.
Yeah.
And then I'm sure once it's over, they're going to push it again and be like, all episodes have been released for those folks that really just want to go in there and binge the whole thing. Because that is still a thing within all of TV.
I think a lot of people are going to do that. Like my one of my best friends and my brother haven't watched Wonder Man or this, so like they're just kind of behind, and that friend is usually on top of it, and he's like, hey, I want to talk about this, let me ask you this. So
because I mean, yes, there were like we're out of the age where you need to watch Marvel stuff right now because it's going to be like the topic of all things. And now folks can like take their time watching it, and it can just be enjoyable and it's still good, but it's not like it was for Infinity War. And if you don't go see this, you are just not existing in the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think Marvel's still recovering from the multiverse saga, and just confidence in Marvel is coming back because they've put out some good things recently, and they've kind of proved to the hardcore fans that were watching anyways that they're back. and that word is slowly getting around to the normies, that they're back, and there's some stuff that's worth watching, that it's not going to feel like homework or whatever. But they can just go watch. They can go watch Spider-Man
and just be chill.
Daredevil might show up. We know Punisher's going to show up from the trailer.
Yeah.
But you don't have to necessarily watch Daredevil, because they'll give you that exposition.
Yeah. And which is good. The old movies. Oh man, I guess I can say that now. The older Marvel movies, that feels better, I guess. It was, if you didn't watch this, you won't get this. So go see that and then come back. And it wasn't just like something you could just watch isolated and it'd still just be good. It did enhance the experience by like watching it all and knowing the whole overarching story. But for a few of them, it was like, okay, when did you get this giant hammer axe, Thor? And it just kind of like various stuff like that.
Sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm just realizing I was still living in New York when the Hulk came out, and I want to say Iron Man, and I saw it in the theater with my son, who is now in the Army and grown, and it's my youngest is about to graduate now, and I'm just like, oh my God. Okay. Yeah.
Dylan just had a moment where he woke up in 20 years past.
Yeah, blink of an eye, y'all, for real. I just blinked, and there it was. Like, you saw it on camera on that blink.
Yes. That was intense, Dylan.
Yeah, I was like lost in the moment. I was just like, wow.
But yeah, Daredevil.
Yeah, wow. Okay, sorry.
You okay?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Oh, I'll be back.
He goes back with a ball of Jack Daniels. Let's keep going.
We did have a drinking episode. I always say that you don't like scary stuff, but you held in there full time with The Walking Dead. So
yeah, they're just zombies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm still friends with Norman Reedus on Facebook. And Jeffrey D. Morgan. Yeah. So
that was a good air horn. Good job, Quinn.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't have the clicky things. Yeah. We just came back. So
we just came back, y'all.
Before I invest another couple $100 in subscriptions,
we're gonna plant our feet, get out that good content, and then we're gonna start swinging for the fences.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just use this. Good.
Yeah. Where's that bottle of Jack?
Yeah, I mean, speaking of, like, you've become quite the bartender. Like, yeah, if Quinn makes you a drink, like, you better savor it, because he's crafted this drink. Like,
Thank you, Dylan.
Hey, Ghosty.
Let's practice. You didn't see all the drinks that I just like, well, that's horrible. And it's horrible.
He's like, you quit wasting that money. Why did you just pour down the sink again? Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. And don't look at the liquor cabinet. Yeah.
Bruh.
That's my dad.
How long have we known each other now? I'm just like, all this, like, yeah, I'm having a moment.
Almost a decade.
Yeah, 2016, 2017?
2018, I think.
Because I want to say it was 2017 when I was working at the museum before I quit. And that's where I met you.
Yeah.
Because you were wearing a big-ass Superman ring, and I was like, I want to be that dude's friend.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
Okay, yeah. Almost 10 years. We're right there. Hey, Ghost. What's happened?
Yeah, wow. I was like, yeah, you want to be on a show? YouTube? Here we are. Still doing it.
Still doing it.
Not getting paid yet.
Oh, One day.
It's because we love you, our viewer.
Our viewer. Oh,
but anywho, yeah, there are several reasons being thrown around as to why the drop. So like, it's too dark.
I didn't know that's what's back there.
It's just somebody looking over. Too dark, just in the world right now. It's just too much. Too dark also because it's on Disney Plus and it should be on Hulu and it's not hitting the right audience.
Yeah. That one's not, I don't feel like that one's strong.
Yeah. Let's see. People didn't like the first season, so they didn't come back for the second one. People are waiting to binge it. Let's see.
I think.
Did I say? I thought I. Oh, that was okay. Yeah, let me go back to my post because that's where I made the list. Okay,
Yeah.
No confidence in Marvel. Too dark. Need something lighthearted. Too political. Waiting to binge it. Just didn't like it. Forgot it was on.
F for me.
Yeah. Just forgot it was there.
Yeah. And I mean, Disney. What was I about to say? I was about to get mad, I think. Disney has a lot of stuff happening all the time, but for the most part, it feels like they've just been trying to keep things a lower key the past couple of years.
Hopefully they're not going the Netflix route and just try to get because Netflix, the reason you get into a show and then 2-3 seasons in, they cancel it is because they know they got you hooked. And they're not trying to get viewership. They're trying to get subscriptions.
Yep.
And once they know you've been there for a couple of years, they can cancel the show because that's not what they're after.
That's not what they're after. It's not making them real money.
Yeah. Which kind of speaks to the whole thing as like, does it really matter? Because a lot of talk about if a movie or a TV show doesn't immediately hit it when it first comes out and is a huge hit, then it's suddenly a flop and a failure. When we know from growing up before the internet, or I don't know if you grew up before the internet, but I did.
Yes.
Or growing up before Facebook.
I was alive before the internet was like a thing. And by the time I was still a fairly young kid, dial-up was a thing. So
that thing.
Yeah.
Computer
Couldn't call anybody while that
cussing
was happening.
Right.
Yep.
Who picked up the phone? You got to get off the internet. I got expecting a phone call. Yeah. So like before that was the thing, and it's still happening today because there are cult classics that people find later on. And that can happen to shows as well. Like people are still watching Scrubs. That's why it had a revival.
Sure
It's
did.
got a new season right now. Like the revival shows are hitting left and right because people are coming back and they're going back to their comfort shows, or they're finding things later on after it's been out for several seasons.
New audiences come on to it, or like the stuff has been in the pop culture for so long. Everyone's like, well, let me see. Like they hear all their friends making their references to The Office. Like, well, let me just sit down and watch it. And then now you have someone else hooked.
Speaking of The Office, that's another show. In the first season, it sucked. The Office and Parks and Rec, which are kind of, related, same universe. The first season sucked. And in today's environment, they may not have made it.
Oh, they sure wouldn't have. They would have canceled and be like, you guys are not profitable in any way. Goodbye.
Exactly.
I'm throwing up pinkies.
And so like, I mean, some shows, they just need time to mature, or for the story to find its footing, or just the actors to find the characters.
Yep.
Excuse me. So, I mean, it seems like with them already doing season 3 that they're fully confident in this, and that's great news. But I think it's just the news cycle potentially, because even when it was back originally, the first season. And between the first and second season, there was a 57% drop between the first and second original seasons.
Yeah.
So it's a thing, and that happens. That actually happens a lot, where people watch it and they're just like, I've got other things to do. I've got better things to watch. Maybe I'll come back around to it, and that happens. So I personally, I kind of feel like it's a non-issue, because the quality is there.
Yeah.
Like, so it depends on who's in charge of what company. They're wanting that audience money, or they're wanting the accolades from the critics. And Daredevil's hitting on all cylinders for the accolades from the critics and the audience score right now, even though the bigger audience hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah. And I mean, once things like start to ramp up, once it shows like they have reestablished the Defenders, or whatever they end up having to be, they will be the Defenders.
Yeah. What were they originally? They were the...
Oh, shoot. Dylan, why can't we remember anything?
Because we're getting old, man. We've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah, no, we'll see. We'll find it in a minute.
There was another show by that name or something. That's why they couldn't.
Yeah. God, what was it? They weren't the Guardians.
No, I keep thinking what's the one that had like Namor and the original Human Torch. It was like a comic.
God, it's not. I was about to say Alpha Gal.
What?
No.
Are you having a stroke?
No.
It's not the Crusaders.
It's not the Crusaders.
I think originally that was the Defenders, wasn't it?
Yes.
That team?
That team was.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where I'm tying it in. So,
Shoot, what is,
hashtag.
now I can't think of the Canadian team.
Alpha Flight.
There we go. Yes. That was just going to bother me for a while.
Yeah, and Defenders was the Doctor Strange led team, right?
For a minute, and then he went Midnight Suns.
Which could be getting that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
Throw Iron Fist in that. He can do stuff.
For real. You already got Werewolf by Night. You got what, Tad.
They haven't done anything else with that win. They haven't done nothing else with that.
Yeah. There's a couple. I mean, you've got the Bloodstone. What's her name?
Shoot. Yeah. Well, Bloodstone.
Eliza Bloodstone.
Eliza Bloodstone. Mm-hmm. They haven't done anything else with her. They haven't done anything else with with Werewolf, Man Thing, like none of it. They introduced these really neat, really supernatural characters, and we got the one special, and I guess that's the end.
Yeah.
But they like uncovered this whole thing of like, there are these hunters, there are these supernatural creatures that is in the world that people go out and have to hunt, because if they don't, they're just going to eat people. Vampires, werewolves, all the things that you think go bump in the night, they are like exist.
Yeah, I kind of wish they would do. I mean, I know comics are easier, a lot cheaper to produce than TV or film, but I kind of wish what it seemed like they were doing originally. I wish that they would have different arms of the Marvel universe where they can cross over and they all exist in the same world. And you can have characters jump between them, but you have your supernatural arm and you have your street level arm, and sometimes Spider-Man jumps in here, and sometimes Spider-Man's or most of the time Spider's in the movie, but sometimes Daredevil jumps in. Yep. Or sometimes we see Doctor Strange jump back and forth, or Blade, or whoever. And then you've got your cosmic,
Yeah. I think with like the hardships that they faced with like superhero fatigue, and
that's another thing. It could be.
Yeah. I think it is. I'm going to say this in the right way. But let me finish this other thought. Nope, I lost the other thought. I think what superhero fatigue. Oh, right. I remember the other thought now. We're going to go back. Sorry, y'all.
I just had to do the motion.
Had to reel it back in. With everything like they had faced over the past, I guess, 6 years since the pandemic.
Yeah.
They had what seemed like more misses because expectations were just so high, and everyone really just didn't like we
Not
were
not to mention the Bob Chapek thing where he was like, just put out as much and
as much as you
and as
can.
fast as you can.
Yep. And then like folks were really complaining about the quality of stuff. And then like once some stuff was out, they immediately started working on other projects, and they were just churning stuff out that folks felt like this isn't what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
Like they had trained us, I hate to say it that way, but they had trained us to expect a certain quality of stuff. And WandaVision, that was
Yeah.
like, that was
That one
right,
hit.
it was right there, right where it needed to be. And then from there, it just
Yeah.
slowly. Not to say that every show was bad. There were definitely some shows that were good, and some folks, like if you just really love the characters and the folks that play those characters, you were still in it.
Some people like John Campea said he really like Ms. Marvel is like his number 2 show. He thinks that
It was really good. I liked it.
it was fun. And so just another spoiler, Andy Serkis, who is doing the Animal Farm animated movie right now,
Yeah,
which is
wild,
crazy.
really wild.
Vellani, Did I say her name right?
Yes.
That plays Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
She's voicing a character in that movie as well.
Ah.
Yeah, and they were doing some press for it, and she said, "Oh, I can't wait to see you in the new Lord of the Rings." And he was like, "Well, I can't wait to see you in Doomsday." And she was like, "You can't say that." Not. What do you mean? I don't know nothing.
She's just like, no. You're not Tom Hollanding me.
You can't say that. That was like another Don Cheadle, Mark Ruffalo moment. It's like, whoa.
Oh. That's hilarious. Yes.
Speaking of, where the hell is Don Cheadle right now? They did that man so dirty with
War Machine?
Invasion.
Secret Invasion?
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah. And apparently he was pissed because he was like, if I knew that I was an alien, that I was an imposter from that point, I would have played him different. Which you see in the show, how he, like, every once in a while has a little female mannerism.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just slightly different than how we saw him originally or whatever.
Yeah.
So, because Don Cheadle's one of the real ones, like he is a legit actor, like he is the real deal.
He's good. For them to get, oh my goodness,
It's going
for
around.
Marvel to get Don Cheadle as long as they've had him is like
Yeah.
phenomenal. Because
I really wish they would have waited and gave him a bigger role.
yeah,
I mean, like, he could have played Blade too, probably.
he could have played Blade. Well, I mean, we still haven't seen Blade, so it's fine. He
Yeah.
will just be in purgatory.
Yeah. And Blade was one of those things that, like the whole James Gunn things, like he is not going to announce a show or give it or until they've got a script and are ready to date it. And he's not going to, because he doesn't want to put the cart before the horse. Mm-hmm. And he worked with Marvel, so he saw how things happened, and he doesn't want to do that. And that's the result of Bob Chapek is why Blade is like it is, because we wouldn't had known that it was in development had they not been forced to announce it and drag his ass up on stage during Comic-Con and say, "Hey, he's Blade," and have a hat and everything. You don't even got a damn script, bro.
No,
You don't even know what you're doing
yeah,
yet.
know what you're doing.
But
It's like, okay,
the boss said what the boss said, I guess. And
yeah. Dear heavens.
Feige said, "I like my job."
Yeah, superhero fatigue. I think this was my thing. I think superhero fatigue exists, but not in the way that some folks want to describe it. I think what it has done, it has pushed out super casual viewers. And now we are back where we the same spot where we were in like 2004. And the folks that were watching superhero movies then are the same folks that are watching the stuff that's on there now.
Plus some, because
Plus some, because yeah, some folks have come along for the ride and they're like, I'm in it.
Yeah. Well, I'm now. It's funny that you mentioned that because I just saw a quote from Peter Safran, who's a co-CEO of DC. He said he doesn't believe that superhero fatigue is real. He said it's good story fatigue.
Yeah.
That there hasn't been good stories that people will show up.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some truth to that.
There's some truth to it.
Yeah. Because you've got the way that James Gunn is doing it. Each character has their own tone, and with Clayface, they're doing full out R-rated body horror.
Yep.
And then Superman, you've got super lighthearted, cheesy, bright colors.
Yep.
And those people exist in the same universe. I mean, Marvel they touched on that where each character kind of had their own genre a little bit. Like, Captain America had spy thriller, and Iron Man was like action, that kind of thing. But each one still had it was a Marvel feel. Like there was a certain tone to it.
It was.
Ghost is saying hi, by the way.
It ended up being the same formula, just slightly different hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very formulaic. And that got a lot of complaints early on too.
Yep.
And yeah, they did get very formulaic to try to churn things out left and right. And that whole thing with the visual development team.
Yeah. Especially with them killing every villain. Like that got on my nerves real hard, bud.
Yeah. They should have known. That was a complaint like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Like when they killed Joker in the first Batman movie, everybody's like,
yep.
Why? Like
why?
Well, I mean, the reason was Jack Nicholson would never come back for another one.
Yep.
But
you had to get while the getting was good on that one.
Yeah.
But you could have got Jeff Bridges to come back and do something later down the line.
Jeff Bridges?
Was that not Jeff Bridges who was Obadiah Stern?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He would have did it. He was game. He was still bald. He's just taking pictures now. He's living his best life.
Yeah. I mean, and then you've got people like Justin Hammer that are still out there that they haven't used.
Yep. He's just there. Homie may not even be in jail anymore. Or they could have had him in jail along with fake Mandarin.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, there are a bunch of people at the raft right now that they're just there rotting away.
Yep. And it's fine. It's fine.
But with Bullseye having that Bullseye show episode, there's a lot of talk about wanting him to join the greater MCU and be part of a Thunderbolts team. And yeah,
folks have feelings.
And the guy, I cannot think of his name. The guy that plays Bullseye was in the top running to play Captain America recently. Originally, yeah.
I see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And once you see this last episode and one of the little mannerisms, you'll be like, yep, okay.
All right. You can do it. But, go fight a U.S. agent. Yep.
Mm-hmm. But apparently, I mean, that's Mr. Charles and Val are working in the background, so hopefully they've learned their lesson and they're trying to wrap up these loose ends and all that kind of stuff, which is what it seems like because they're doubling down on quality again.
Long as they don't say, Senator Kelly, what would you like us to do next, sir?
Wouldn't it be funny if Mr. Charles, his name was actually Senator Kelly? It was
his last name was Kelly.
Yeah.
Wild.
So some people think that he's going to be playing. He's actually Gyrick. Okay. Because of the glasses and
I had a thought the other day when he was sitting there.
We're talking about X-Men lead-ins, by the way.
I thought I had a thought. Well, he was sitting there and he was talking to the governor and he was just there chilling out. It's like, I think I bought this for you. And I was like, homie, is your real last name Stryker? And I was like, you like gathering stuff too much and you wear vests. I don't trust this at all. all you gotta say is weapon project. And I'm like, I'm done.
Oh, that could be why they're gathering folks too. Weapon X project. Wait a minute. Yeah, weapon.
Yeah, weapon.
Yeah, because X is 10. Okay.
X is 10.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
Yep.
Oh. Hey, Ghosty. And there's a lot of weapons out there. I mean, Deadpool was one of them.
Yep.
I mean, so like, well, that was technically still in the Fox universe, I guess, but we'll see how they tie that all in.
Yeah.
And Deadpool's like, no, don't go there. Yeah, I'm really excited about where they're going with X-Men and all this after that.
Yeah.
If you watched last week's episode, I have some reservations about Doomsday, but we'll see. I'm choosing to trust, and yeah, we'll see what happens and where it goes. But we're wrapping up on an hour.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll do another episode. Let us know if you're interested, and maybe an episode where we just talk X-Men and where they're going with it and who we think should play who, maybe.
Yeah. That would be fun and neat. Let us know. Yeah. We'll do the things. Yeah, things.
Yep. Also, I just realized I forgot to mention no episode next week because my kid has a choir concert.
Yay!
Yeah, so. And my mom will be in town again. So, yeah, my mom's in town a lot this next couple months.
Yeah.
Because, graduations.
About to say it's about that time. I realize May is tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about to be an empty nester.
I was about to say, Dylan, how you feeling?
I know. Do I need to downgrade and get rid of the garage? I mean, I don't know. We've been here ever since we moved here in 2016.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, tell us about, what about you?
What about you?
Tell us about you.
How was your day?
Oh man. So
all right.
Yeah, go watch Daredevil. It's totally worth it. It's fantastic. Season 2 is great. Watch this next episode and then let me know when you've seen it.
Okay.
So good. And the Boys episode.
Okay.
Because that one was good too. Damn. Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah. Thanks for joining us. We hope that you'll join us live on YouTube every Thursday night, except next week at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If we decide to work around or do another episode at a different time or whatever, I'll post it. So please like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when we drop a new video. This is Dylan.
I am Quinn.
And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Where's the button? I moved things around.
Oh no.